Today we're gonna go over my build for this season, and I think I didn't see anyone come up with something better than mine, so I think this is the best bow build. If you want to play lightning arrow or tornado shot, like we don't count elemental hits because that's not a late game skill. In late game, people like 99% people use fist to alley with headhunter if you want to farm. Sorry. Where are we gonna start? So I check the PoE Ninja a lot. I don't see anyone has better ideas like than mine. So this is me on lightning arrow, even with the old bow. And one of my fan, which is like following me since like years ago, like we played together. So he's using some of the gear he copied from me, some of the gear he just used the worst version I used it before, and after I get a better one, I give the old one to him. So basically we legit played the same thing. So let me see. So basically we're playing the Shrine Ranger. The reason we're playing this is because I was thinking, like, since we're playing Headhunter, we always has a lot of cold resist. I usually in the combat I have like 200 or 300 more, maybe averaging like 200 something. Like I have 500 cold resist here. So with that and evasion increased by over capped cold resist, we're gonna have huge amount of evasion, kind of a lot. So in the real combat, which give us a lot of increasing damage. That's the reason I choose this one. So this one gives you a lot of increased damage. Also, evasion gives you defense, super good defense. And by not equipping anything in your chest, since we're playing tornado shot, we don't need the second 6 link. So if you don't put any gems in here, you will have more evasion, which gives you more damage. You can see this body armor basically gives us a lot of the damage. I mean the evasion and the damage. So yep. Why is my damage so low? Oh, I didn't put down. Sorry. I was put the haste on to check the. Yep. Since I have the hatred on right now. Yep. So this is the reason we choose this one. The other, I see a lot of people choose this one for more tankiness. I think that's fine. Where is it? Yep. This is my friend as well. He picked this for more defense. I think it's fine. It's up to him, but I don't know. I think there's less damage because the shrine is like super. You guys already see. If you already see the video, I was like farming with this build in the real game. I stacked a lot of like shrine from the, what do we call? Oh, I gave it to my friend to farm. I stacked a lot of like shrine duration, extra shrine, whatever, a lot of things, which makes the map way more easier. No matter what strategy you're farming, as long as you put more budget into like shrine modes on your idols, it gives you more stats. So the more budget you put in the game, the stronger your character is, because the another half of the Ascendancy is about the shrines. So it's basically evasion plus shrine. So because we have shrine, we're gonna have the shrine helmet. That's gonna give you longer duration. So in the real game, you will have infinity buffs. We're gonna put off this on. We're gonna turn this on. And on your, what do we call this? In your map, you can choose domination and some scarabs to give you more shrines, which makes you stronger or the game easier. I used to use the evolution, but after I took off the magic packs surrounded by the shrines, I took the evolution off because I don't think there's that much magic monsters in my map. So basically, in the map, you will get a random buff, and because of the helmet and the shrine idols, the shrine modifiers on your idols, you will have like way better, stronger, way better, stronger. They will stack. I have 4 of the small idol, 1x1, which gives you longer duration. So basically in the game, yeah, I have like 3 or 4 at the same time. And every shrine you click in your map, you will have extra. Okay. So this is like the baseline. Otherwise, it's just I think the regular ominous fist to lightning. So we have the bow. We have a fist bow. We craft ourselves. I think this is the best bow I have seen in the league right now. It has like 1,200 DPS. Already mirrored for like 4 times, I think. Yep. This is the this is the headhunter. There's not that much. I didn't do live search like super crazy this league, so I think I got this one by myself from the card trade. So was that the demon? I think that was a demon or whatever. The one gives you double corrupted. And the bow and headhunter will turn your fist damage to lightning in the real combat, which is super strong. And I think that's the most reason people choose fist bow with headhunter. And since we are not Deadeye anymore, we use this boots for Tailwind, Onslaught, and Elusive. Luckily, I think I crafted 3 of those this league. One of them I get the Strength. One of them I get a Rarity. I give to another guy. And another one I have a Suppression. T2 Suppression. So I'm using this one right now because I maxed the Suppression already. Since we don't have the elemental immune on the boots and chest because we don't have any prefix we don't have a space for prefix right now, and I didn't choose the boots for the elemental immune. We got it from elemental purity. Another reason we use this, it's not just because we want the immune, because the more code resist you get, the higher damage you have. That's the reason I choose this one instead of haste. So you can see here. So this one gonna gives me a little bit damage. I mean, yes, haste gonna give you more, but tankiness, like the immunity, is like strong as well, because we don't have the dying sun. I mean, not the dying sun. We don't have the black sun. We don't have the black sun helmets this season. We are using the shine helmet, so we don't have that much resist. If we don't have the helmet equipped, we don't have that much resist. So instead of stacking more attributes to get the resist, I choose the purity of elements. This solves like both of the problem, the immunities and the resist, because I have like way better gear. That's the reason I have like enough attributes. If you guys don't have that much good gears, like the Vault Headhunter or Vault amulets, you won't need this for the resist. Okay, so I mean, you can choose here. You can choose those 3 nudes for more resist as well too. Okay, what else? For gloves, I had this one at the day 3 of the league, so I don't have like quantity level 30, so it's just like really basic double coat suffix from Alva, I think. Yeah, so I had this one from very early of the league, and it's just very basic. I think most of bow player used this before. So I have 100% conversion, so it's like 60 here, 40 here, and we choose this one because someone told me there's a bug on this. You don't really need a unique enemy to get 3 range, so you have permanent range in the real combat. And what else? This is just my choice. If you think the suppression is better for you, you can choose a suppression. So the mark effect, it's just my choice. What else? What else? Oh, the rings. Just really basic attributes ring. There's nothing else special. So right now the elemental damage is not that important because we have 1,500, maybe more than that due to the overcapped code resist. And this one I bought for, I think I got it from like day 3 somehow for 8D. People don't really like, there's like no people really using this. It's like really cheap right now. I think you can get it as well. So we don't have that much socket right now. This will save you one of the sockets. So we get the hatred from the ring. The only bad part of this is this will cost you more mana, and luckily I think we have enough mana, so that's good. Just need you to use one, I think one more nudes here. So yep. So the helmet's really cheap, maybe 5D. This ring is really cheap. This ring is really cheap. The boots was cheap. I think we got pairs of those for like 10D, 15D at the League of Start. Right now, I just did some search. I think it was like 80, 90. I don't know the price of the like Awaken Ops or anything right now. But at the League Start, this was super cheap, like 10D, day 3. This was kind of expensive. Was it? I don't know. We craft like super cheap. So the fracturing op was like 3D or something. So it was super cheap. And I recrafted the prefix to be like this good days ago. So the prefix, it was not from like League Start, because at the League Stars we didn't have time to do like beast meta crafts, things like this. So I spent like 1 hour to recraft it days ago. The ring, this is easy. Nobody buying any fractured attributes on like Sapphire ring right now, so you can get infinite of this with like cheap price. After the Surfix, Essence was super cheap this league, so the Surfix is like free. Prefix, you can get like Metacraft, Surfix is not changing, and just do use the Harvest Life cows. What else? Amulets, nobody using this, super cheap right now. Bro, I don't have, for real? I didn't even have like 20%. Do I have some? I don't have some. Whatever, bro. So Quiver, I'm like super lazy because it's like a flashback. It's not a real season. So in a real season, you normally have people craft you some mirror Quiver. You can just mirror. That's what I do every single league. But since you don't have any Quiver to mirror in this one, 2 options. I had this from like day 3, I think. I bought it from people for like 5D, and I spent some essence. It's like super cheap this league to craft this, super cheap. Or you can use the recombinator to craft one. You just need Aaron, Crit Monty, and the physical damage. Then just put cannot roll attack damage, cannot roll attack mode. Then use 2 exalted orb on that. If you fail, just use the Annulments orb, which is like you can make this under 20D. I think it's like super easy. Due to the recombinator. At the League Start, we didn't have time, so we just buy something artifactured. Which one didn't go over? For the flask, we're not that high, so we need, since we're playing tornado shot, we need more projectile. Sapphire flask, 2 reasons. The first of them, for defense, it gives you physical reduction. The second one, it's better because it gives you cold resist, which is like damage right now because we have the chest, and the game part is super good. So I use this a lot even without the overcap resist during other seasons, and definitely I'm gonna choose this one. This is super good. Progenesis, everyone likes this. This is like the best flux right now, right? So crit chance, you don't really have to take this one because people might think by using the Shrine or Headhunter you will always have 100% crit. But like it's always hard at the start of the fight. So the other option is gonna be the evasion one. So it's up to you. So I really think this one's good right now because we have like 2000 evasion. Instead of the evasion flask, so this one gives you more. That one gives you flood. Do I still have it? Yep. After I changed my chest, I've switched from this one to this one because 20% more is way stronger. You will see here. So Okay, this is like 165. Yeah, you will see this is more right now, so that's the reason I choose this one. So you can switch those two if you get some crit modify. I mean, you need I choose crit and I choose evasion, or you can have some have movement speed. I already have way much more. I already have way much enough movement speed because of the shrine buff. The shrine buff just give me like, you guys already seen, like, just go check the video I farmed the maps. I have like infinity movement speed with like super low cast speed on the frost. What do we call this? Frost blink. For the juice, oh, we didn't choose the double damage one because the yellow one's better right now because of two reasons. The first reason is the 8% of the non-curse arrows. This one's way better right now because Grace gave us a super lot of damage. You see, the Grace gives us a lot of damage. So this one's not only buffs your hatred and precision right now, it also buffs your Grace right now. So this news is way better than 5% double damage. Also, this one gives you evasion, bro. This was kind of useless before, but right now this gives you damage and defense super lot. What else? The Exalted is same as strength, and what else? Cold resist. This one was legit useless after like 75 before. Right now it gives you legit damage and evasion. So that's the reason I didn't choose the orange one. So I choose the yellow one. I think this is the BIS. This number is the BIS. I checked with the PoE, whatever the Legion Jew website and the POB. So this is the best one. The BIS, legit BIS on the slot. Shrine of the Hope. Everyone used this for years already. What else? So 8 passive. we didn't do any voice or 2 of the 12 passive because right now the 12 passive, the big thing the 12 passive gives you is like increase. We have like 1,600 increase. You can check my POB, so something like around that. So we don't really want a lot of the 12 because it's not that strong right now. I think I should. The reason I didn't switch this one to voice is because I don't find anything useful. Like maybe here, I don't know. I don't find anything useful really on the passive tree, so I stopped here. So this one gives you leech. Accuracy. This one gives you this is just a regular 12 passive. If you play bow a lot, you already used maybe 10 of this already. For Forbidden Flames, I choose this one. This, if you play Tornado Shot, this legit gives you a lot of clean speed. If you choose Lightning Arrow, maybe the focal points, whatever, you can choose whatever you want. So I think for Tornado Shot, this is the best for cleaning. Maybe for some of the sometimes it gives you more single target, depends on the layouts. Watcher's Eye, really easy, just crit chance and crit multi. Maybe you can choose some convert, then you have more options on the glass. It's like super cheap right now. So for people using this a lot, you might know it was like 30-20D before. Right now it's like 10D. Yep. And this one is just for Corruption Blood. So I think that's the build. So the main strong part of this is like, first of all, Shrine is like super strong. You might see from other people's video, it's like super strong. That's the reason I picked this even before the league start. I think this Ascendancy has more potential. And the second thing is the Shrine buff gonna give you Cold Resist. Since I play Headhunter for almost 10 years, Headhunter gonna give you Cold Resist. All the Cold Resist you have gonna change to Evasion from the chest. Then all the evasion gonna change to damage. This is like armor stacking. We just don't have that much like super crazy thing for that. You can basically play any evasion and whatever shrine thing on this character. I just play bow, so I just min-max my character with the bow. And so basically, evasion is super strong in late game since you have. So I can stack it, but at the league start it's kind of tough to play. So I think right now at the stage right now it's better than Deadeye, but for the league start Deadeye is way better. Or the blind. What was the character we called? Blind. Bro, whatever the blind one, the blind shadow. That guy was stronger at the league start, but after day 3, after I had the headhunter, so I can have like 500 code resist. It's better. What else? I didn't go over the chest, right? So for the chest, I crafted myself. I think it cost like 2 marrows. It's a perfect one, except the rows and prefix. So we got this from the breach chest. Well, we got this mode from the breach chest. Then I used the lock to fracturing it. Then the suffix, I think everyone's really familiar with those 3 modifiers. So for every single league, I got those 3 modifiers on the chest. I think those are the best. For bow character, the other 2 it's just evasion. I really just want evasion right now. I choose Grace instead of Hatred because I think even Grace has 1% lower damage in the real combat is better because Hatred only gives you game right now. Like it doesn't give you more. So Hatred in the real combat gonna have less damage because we have headhunter buffs. This is like 20% just buffs all of your arrows. And this one costs a lot of money, maybe around 100D. So I got 15% instead of 8% because we're not equipping anything on the chest. So why don't we just have 3 sockets instead of 6? So I think this is the nobody crafting this. I'm crafting this for self use, and I think did I copy it? Maybe 1 or 2 times. So some people like watching my stream and they play the same build. Even we're planning like play on this. So I'm the guy actually crafting this. So that's it for upgrades. I can have a better quiver, not the synthesis one because I don't think people are gonna mirror something. We don't know. So I can just upgrade this to tier 1. I think that's the only thing. What else? This double craft. I don't know. Double craft, maybe 1 more power charge. I don't know, bro. There's not. I can craft this. I did the math. I think it cost me like 50 to 80D, 100D maybe to get some attributes corruption. Just like lazy. I'm not really doing that much maps right now, and nobody really care about the flashback. For the rings, you can use the attribute. You can use the 4 suffix ring with some the calandra or whatever thing to double it somehow. For the boots, you can have this to like 12%. You can have better perfects. Like there's no reason to craft the like mirror version of those because nobody really playing the game right now. That's the reason I didn't do any upgrades. For the gloves, I think this gloves is fine. Just maybe 30 here. I don't know. Headhunter, change the lives to something else. So yeah, I think basically that's my league. Whatever the character, and I'm not gonna upgrade any of the gears right now. That's the reason I'm making the videos right now. It's super strong. It's way better than the regular Deadeye. So if you guys want to try it, all you need is, so what do we think? Just get a regular headhunter, get a tailwind onslaught boots. You don't really need the percentage of the strength. The prefix, you can just get the regular elusive. If you don't want to do any veil cows, just craft some mobility. I mean like movement speeds on it. Quiver's cheap, rings cheap, helmet's cheap, gloves is cheap. I think you don't need 60 here. You can have 30 here and 25 here, then have something else here. You don't really need the mark. So gloves can be crafted under 20D, I think. Bow, try the recombinator yourself if you don't want to mirror one. I think it only costs you 100, 200 to get one without the quantity. Chest, you can use one without the overcap code, or use the overcap code unique. I don't know which one's better. but just pick from one of them. Those are, if you don't want this, just put another evasion flask or movement speed on. This is the only one expensive right now. For the cluster, this one's cheap. Jew, this is super cheap. Don't tell me you don't have a 10D for this. This is super cheap. Can be bought for 1D or 2D, I think. This is super cheap. For this one, since fracturing up is super cheap and nobody really playing the bow, the base is like under 1D. Just buy one, get the 3 speed, then corrupt it. I mean, fracturing it. You can have this under 20D as well. So since it's a flashback, the league is like super. I mean, the people has really good farming efficiency no matter what strategy they're using. So this can be super cheap. This one, I don't know. This one, I didn't check. I don't think people are playing this. So I bought those two for like 12D. Day 3 on the league, I think. Right now, maybe it's cheaper. So it's good. Yeah. If you still want to play bow and farm it's really good for scarabs farming, because for the scarabs farming, you're farming Rail Monster. For Rail Monster, yes, Hat Hunter. For Hat Hunter, yes, this build is good. So, okay, thank you for today. Where's it?